Hello and welcome back to Road TRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode in the Final 50 Trivia Challenge is number 33. This was sent in by Marlene and Poul from Alberstlund, Denmark. This is a completely random trivia quiz, but they've made it a little extra special. All of the answers will have some sort of a directional name in it, like north, south, east, or west. All of the questions will have one of those in the answer. Good luck. Question number 1. In 2016, this band released Unbreakable, the theme song for the Lego Nexo Knights television series. Which Danish electronic rock band was founded in 1999 and signed with Sony in 2010 and released albums like Lost, Phoenix, and Hope? The name of this Danish rock band is Carpart North. Question number 2. The term Orient is a term used traditionally to describe anything that belongs to the Eastern world in relation to Europe. Now, it is typically used to describe the Far East Asia. What does the term Levant refer to? Levant refers to Western Asia. Question number 3. Located 6,700 miles south of the city of Atlanta, Georgia, what is the name of the small island that is claimed by both British jurisdiction and the country of Argentina, and is the final resting place of the famous Irish explorer Ernest Shackleton? That small island is called South Georgia. Question number 4. What is the name of the popular Canadian folk bluegrass musical ensemble that released the album Good Company in 2014, along with the YouTube viral hit music video In Hell, I'll Be in Good Company? The name of that musical group is Dead South. Question number 5. At its peak, the company was the largest corporation in the world, ruling large parts of India as a private company and abbreviated as HEIC. What is the full name of the joint stock company founded in 1600 that was formed to trade in the Indian Ocean region? HEIC stands for the Honorable East India Company. Question number 6. Considered to be the gentlest of the anemoi and the beneficial bringer of spring, Zephyrus was the name of a god in Greek mythology who represented what? Remember, all of these answers have some sort of a direction in their name. He was the god of the west wind. Question number 7. Their first number 1 debut was in 1999 with Swear It Again, followed by an impressive 6 consecutive number 1s. What is the name of the Irish pop band that holds the claim to the most number 1 debuts on the official singles chart with 14? The name of that Irish pop band is Westlife. Question number 8. Scarlett O'Hara from Gone with the Wind was one of the most famous fictional examples. What was the term used to describe a pretty young woman in the upper circles of society in the 19th century southern USA? Those beauties were called Southern Belles. Question number 9. A popular tourist attraction that includes a 1,000-foot high cliff with a large flat plateau on top where visitors, weather permitting, can watch the midnight sun. What is the name of this northernmost point of mainland Europe? The northernmost point is called North Cape, and that's in Norway. Question number 10. Landmarks in the capital city Dili speak to the country's struggles for independence from Portugal in 1975 and then from Indonesia in 2002. Now a sovereign country, this half-island country is known as what? The answer is East Timor. Question number 11. Born June 15, 2013, what is the name of Kim Kardashian and Kanye's oldest child whose first and last names fall into this directional category? All of the kids have the last name West, but the oldest, their name is Northwest. Question number 12. Will Smith and Bai Ling star as Mr. West and Miss East in what 1999 action comedy that Will Smith chose to make instead, turning down the role of Neo in The Matrix, a move he calls his biggest regret in the movie business? Instead of starring in The Matrix, he chose Wild Wild West. Question 13. Part of a kingdom, sharing their island with a republic, and the host of a tumultuous and sometimes violent history. What is the name of this country that was created in 1921 when the rest of the island decided to leave the UK? The answer is Northern Ireland. Question number 14. He is remembered as a partner to Nikola Tesla when the electrification of the U.S. was rolled out. Born in 1846 in New York, what is the last name of the man who founded the company which is still around today producing electrical appliances in all sizes? The answer is Westinghouse. George Westinghouse Jr. Question 15. John Ford directed an all-star cast including John Wayne, Gregory Peck, Henry Fonda, and many more in a classical all-American story of the nation's growth in the 19th century. What was the title of this popular 1962 film? The answer is How the West Was Won. Question 16. Re-released in 1999 by Diana Krall on the album When I Look Into Your Eyes, Brooks Bowman released what song that shares its title with a Norwegian folktale in 1934 that soon became a popular jazz tune? The answer is East of the Sun and West of the Moon. Question 17. A remote volcanic island in Polynesia. What is the name of the island that is located 2,200 miles west of Chile that is famous for its many monumental statues? This one's a little tricky, but the direction is in there. The answer is Easter Island. And it starts with East, so it technically counts. Question number 18. This 1949 Rodgers and Hammerstein musical was made into a box office hit in 1958. The story is set in 1943 during World War II on an island. What is the title of this musical and movie? The answer is South Pacific. Question number 19. Written by Nobel Prize winner John Steinbeck in 1952, the story is based on the biblical story of Cain and Abel. James Dean starred in the movie that was released 3 years later. What was the title of this novel? The answer is East of Eden. Question number 20. Which country in Africa is known for its gold and diamonds, wine, former racial laws, and at Cape Agulhas forms an extreme point of the continent? This African country is South Africa. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of Road TRIpVIA. Check back tomorrow. We're working our way down the final 50 until we get to episode number 1000. I want to give a special thank you to Marlene and Poul. They submitted today's trivia quiz, and I know that they've been watching a long time because it's probably been 500 episodes now. I know they submitted an introduction into the Road TRIpVIA intro challenge. So not only are they longtime viewers of the channel, but they are active participants. They've now entered both of our challenges. Thank you very much. And when they sent in their email with all the questions, they made a point to point out that there were no football or baseball questions in this trivia quiz. And one of the biggest complaints we have on the channel is that all of these questions are too American themed. So I know that there will be a lot of viewers who appreciate the fact that there were no baseball questions or no NFL questions in this trivia quiz. I thought it was a really good mix of questions. Some were super hard, some were right in the wheelhouse that I knew, and some I learned something new on. So thank you again. Thank you everybody who watched this. Let's do question 21, the tiebreaker for part 33 of the Final 50 challenge. It dates back from 1000 BC when the Chao people, unaware of high civilizations in the West, believed their empire occupied the center of the earth and was surrounded by barbarians. What name is sometimes given to ancient China? This one's a little tricky because it does have a directional word in the answer, but it is not one of the 4 most common directions. It's not east, north, south, or west. What name is sometimes given to ancient China? The answer is the Middle Kingdom, because they thought they were in the middle of the earth and everything around them was just barbarians and savages. The Middle Kingdom is the answer. That is the quiz for today. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you Marlene and Poul for submitting it. See you tomorrow for part 32.